Welcome to Longton Park, aka Smackhead Park.
Yes guys, it is true. We're just walking through Longton Park now just to show people what the actual state of some of the parks in Stoke-on-Trent are really like. Just to quickly say, don't come here at night time.
That's good advice.
Yeah. A lot of bad stuff goes on here at night time. Although it does have some nice scenery, like all of these trees and the old Victorian houses that are actually toilets, which are very dirty inside, and you don't want to use them. Correct. But yeah, Longton Park. It's not a bad little park, really.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's nice. When the council look after it.
That's very true. There's a lot of wildlife here as well, really. A lot of squirrels, birds, ducks, geese, swans.
Wild smackhead.
Yeah, you've got them too. Here's some of the plants that you can find. Pause the video if you want to take a look at that. You've got the toilets there. Obviously I'm not going to film them because...
New YouTube channel called Hometown Audits.
Yes.
Coming soon.
That is true. I will be posting this onto my off-topic channel, which is the one that you'll be watching on right now probably. And then a bit later when I get back home, I'll be making a new channel and reposting it onto there. There'll be more content like this coming to that channel as well, so stay tuned. Obviously we shouldn't really have a problem filming here because it is a public place, but some people can be a bit dodgy, so if that happens I will stop recording and wait for them to go. Just want to say a big thanks to ST Audits for inspiring me to do this type of video. I really like their channel because they go around my hometown too. Right guys, there's a family up ahead, so we'll have to stop filming for a minute. Alright guys, we're back filming. We just walked across the bridge, which I'll get a few bits of footage from. Up there's one of the main entrances to the park. Very nice. We've got some of the nice pond areas over here, full of fish and ducks and geese. Yeah, there's a bridge that used to be an old railway line that's up there where some vandals can throw things off of, which is not very nice because people's windscreens get smashed through.
I think the railway used to run from Longton to the old Hanif colliery.
That's true, yeah.
Down at the other end of Longton, Trenton ways, when there was a huge industrial coal and complex there, whatever it is.
Yeah, so here we've just got a few bits of wildlife, like the nice ducks there. There's quite a lot of fish in this pond, but you do need a fishing licence to fish it. Nice...
Stone Angling Club, I think it is.
Yeah, Stone Angling Club is what it's called. Got some nice bits of wildlife there. Someone's dropped the dinner. And then actually we've got some very nice, quite big trees. the roots go all through the ground and even under the concrete paths. And actually, when storms happen, these trees get derooted, and some of them have actually fell over, revealing the ground beneath them, like this one over here.
There used to be boats on this pond as well at one time where you could rent them and take them around.
Yes, apparently they did have boats on this pond. Like, for example, this is what happens when a tree gets derooted due to a storm. The council eventually cuts it down. I mean, look at the state of that. Really, the council needs to get a grip of themselves and repair this, take it out, put some fresh mud down, and yeah. Now, I don't know what these flowers are called here. Bluebells. So,
I don't have a clue what they are, matey.
Recently, these have actually been made illegal to pick, and you can get up to a £5,000 fine just for picking them, so I wouldn't recommend that. So I'm not really sure if they were bluebells or not, but that's what they look like. And actually, all around Stoke-on-Trent, the council have planted these quite beautiful cherry blossom trees. There's pinks, whites, everything. The park is actually a really nice place to just sit down and have a nice picnic with your family. You can see all the cherry blossom leaves on the floor because it's springtime. There's also a lot of rats around Longton Park, and we might have found one. Yes, we have found a rat. That is a squirrel, sorry guys. But there is a lot of rats by the pond, so you can see my mistake. The squirrels are actually quite friendly here. Look how close I can get to this one. See it there? Running on along. That's what I meant about the wildlife here. They've become so accustomed to humans feeding them that they don't really get scared anymore. It's brilliant. Got some more nice trees here. Really tall trees along this area of the park. If you go up there, you can hop over the bush and get onto that old train line actually. Now then, I just want to speak about Longton Park's paranormal activities. There's actually a lot of paranormal things that happen around here. One of my favourite rumours is the lady in the dress at the North Pond. At midnight to dusk, you can actually see, well, it's rumoured that you can see a ghostly figure in Victorian style clothing wearing a white dress. That's quite interesting. Obviously, I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah. Just up ahead, we've got some more wildlife boards. These are for the ponds. These are some of the different species of wildlife that you can find in the quite majestic ponds of Longton Park, also known as Queen's Park. Plenty of wildlife here. Pause the video again if you want to look at some of this. Also, in the summer, you can actually find a lot of dragonflies in this pond. Quite amazing. And then look over there again, guys, there's another squirrel. Longton Park is packed full of wildlife. Sometimes you can feed these squirrels peanuts and they'll come up to you and eat it right out of your hand. Although I have to say, these pathways really need repaving. There's a lot of holes in them. That's what happens to the trees that get derooted from storms. They just get chopped up and left in the park. Quite sad to see really, because if these got cleaned up, it would actually be a really nice sight.
Could use them for some sort of like bug hotel, like placing around, couldn't you?
Yes,
instead of just piling them in one place.
That is a good idea. We've got all the daisies growing in the fields because it's springtime now. It's not the warmest of springs though. It is quite cold. Got all the wood chippings on the floor as well. Don't know where they've come from.
Wood.
Yes, but what? The humour of Stoke-on-Trent, guys. Brilliant. And then over here, would you take a look at this horrible sight? Yeah, this is normally where all of the homeless people sleep. In this dilapidated tunnel of sorts with graffiti all around it. Quite scary.
The council should be doing more to house people who are in that situation, you know, vulnerable people who have to sleep outside in tents.
Yeah, sad to see people in there sometimes. Because if they had a steady place to live, they could rebuild their life.
Yeah.
And then over here we've got some nice bushes. They've been cut in some strange shapes, I will say. And then here, look, some more blossom trees. Really nice. Different colours of pinks and whites. Very nice to see. Now, Longton Park is actually a really nice place to walk a dog. Every day you see people going on their jogs and their runs and walking their dogs here. And actually there's quite... Yeah. Yeah. And actually in the summertime there's quite a lot of events that go on here. There's like a little theme park on that big field over there sometimes. And other events that people enjoy going to. We've actually got the skate park just up ahead. It's also quite nice. Yeah. Okay guys, the video will end right about now because my phone is only on 2%. There's just a little section of the sometimes wonderful Longton Park. I will catch all of you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe just to help the algorithm a bit and make my channel more known. That is it for today then, guys. Goodbye. Have a great rest of your day.